Hello, it's been a while. It's me, James from Hypertalking. I recently received a big package from Japan. Here it is down here. See how big it is? That's pretty big. The delivery company told me it weighs 35 kilograms, which is about 2 900s. So that's quite a lot. So today I'm gonna give it a little bit of an unboxing. I am pretty nervous about this, if I'm honest, because it got shipped to the UK, then I got a call saying it's being delivered. Turned out they're in completely the wrong bit of London because the people I bought this off had not completed my postcode. So it went back to a depot, and then customs decided to recall it, and so it went all the way from near me in East London all the way back to Heathrow, and then customs checked it, and then it came out again, and then it did make it to me, and then I spent the whole of last week being quite ill, so it's been sat here in my little outhouse with the rest of my collection, just waiting for me to open it up. So I'm pretty nervous about this. It could be in a right state, but this is a pretty interesting computer inside. This is a very rare Macintosh clone, one that I've been after for years, so I'm quite pleased about this. So I'm going to set the camera down and let's have a go. Sorry, it's going to be a bit ropey. In case you're interested, I'm setting you down on my Vectrex console. Right, let's give this a go. Right. I was going to do this as a live stream, but it just takes too much to set up, and I just thought, let's just get on with it. So this is the first time I'm recording something to then play it out later, upload it later. Alright, so the packaging, reasonably good packaging on the top. It's upside down inside because I can see some feet. How am I going to get this out? 35 kilograms is quite a lot. Maybe I'll give it, I'm going to turn it upside down. That's what I'm going to try and do. There we go. So we can get this out like this. Ooh. Right. You can see it's rather large. So we've got another layer to get through now. The upside, well, actually, the reason why it might not be too badly damaged is because it is actually made out of a metal case. Metal case. This clone is from right before the 68040 Max, so the Quadras. So I think I built it in about 1990, and it was designed to be the fastest Mac that money could buy. Actually faster than anything Apple made. So, let's get in here. The way they made it faster than anything Apple made was they put in various upgrades, like I believe they overclocked the CPU. They might even have upgraded the CPU, but they definitely overclocked it, and it had its own SCSI card to take, so that you could have a faster SCSI on it, faster disk access. Right. Oh wow! I've just seen it's got some keys on the front, stuck to the front. Opening it up. Right. Almost in. A little bit grubby, but not too bad. I have never seen a Mac this big, and I own some pretty big Macs. Right, here we go. This is it. So I'll bring you in for a bit of a closer look. So here you can see. So the company that made it, I'm not exactly sure their name, but they branded the sort of line of these Mac clones as the 68,000, a reference to the processor, which was I don't know, they did a few. This was, I think, the last one they did. They were all called Dash something, and this is the Dash 30FX, which kind of gives away what this is based on. So basically inside you've got a 2FX, so the 030, presumably 68030 processor, so that's reference to, and then the FX is the reference to the 2FX. So it's got I think it's a standard Apple Macintosh 2FX board inside, but then it's got various enhancements like I already mentioned. And so basically it's been put in this enormous metal case. Show you around it a bit. Something interesting you'll note is there are no ports on the back. Where are the ports? Well, I'll show you that in a moment. Down here we've got, again, 68,000. 68,000 incorporated, 68,000 Inc. Scotts Valley, California. So they were made in the States. This one made it all the way to Japan and then came back to me here in the UK. The power supply is down here at the bottom. Oh, there's a little note in here. What's this? Thank you for your purchase. In rare cases, there is no startup sound, no startup. There seems to be a problem with the connection between the power switch and logic board, not with the logic board. Try touching the cable between the switch and the board. Wow, a little note there. I had something like that before. And there's some packaging material in there. That's probably quite good because some of the memory cards on this are absolutely humongous. So it looks like something might be missing from back here, I'm not sure. And it's quite sort of pressed in, but I'm not sure if that's from sort of the history, sort of its life, or whether that's from the delivery. I don't think, sort of looks like something might have gone on the back, but maybe not. There's these sort of, you can see there's these sort of screw holes on the back. Big ventilation shaft, maybe something there, maybe something went there, I'm not sure. But I believe, if I come around here, we should be able to have a little further look inside. So let's see if we can get this opened up with the keys. So I'll just pop this on the floor. Wink. Get these keys off. Oof. There's a little spider. There we go. Japanese spider can have a new life in the UK. Always like a computer with keys, makes it feel proper. There are the keys. You can see that. Don't think they've got anything written on them, have they? No. L202. Fort Lock, Chicago, Illinois. So. Unlock. Have to move the packaging. Open it. Right, there we go. So you still got room for it. We could put quite a lot of drives in here. Oh, whoops, sorry. Quite a lot of drives in here. We've got a floppy drive at the top. That's actually rack mounted in there, screwed in. Up here we've got some switches, reset, interrupt and disable. Yeah, these two are like little sprung switches that return to their position because they're just for reset, interrupt. Disable, not sure that's disabling something. And then we've got hard disk here, so it's a Barracuda. And then what is this beast down here? This is an app, look at this chunky monster. It's sort of double height. I don't know, I mean it could well be just a very high capacity hard drive for the late 80s, early 90s. But there's plenty of room. I could put in a lot more drives, and then in there quite hard to see, but I can see. Can you see? Can we get a shot in there? Can you see those sims in there? Absolutely humongous sims. There you go. Yeah, those are the memory sims. Those are the things I was most worried about being broken in transit. It looks like they might have actually survived. Highly likely I have to reseat them. And then I can see a huge power supply back there. So yeah. And then last thing, let's see if we can get this open. How does it open? Because I happen to know. There we go. Right, this, remember, no ports on the back? This is where the ports are. You have to lift this up. How much of it do you have to lift up? Is it hinged? You can see around here, it's opening. Can't tell how the hinge, whether it's got a hinge or how it works. Maybe the whole thing slides off. Let's try that. Put that there. Yeah, whole thing comes off. And then we've got more packaging material in here. Aha, yeah, right. I've forgotten about these. So in here, we've got this is the high speed SCSI card drivers. Copyright in 1991, 68,000 ink. SCSI Bolt utilities for the -30FX. And then this is the installer for that. Let's put them there. And then up here, you can see the ports now. Now I've taken the top off. And I think this was, because this was meant to be some sort of on the floor, I don't know, server type, I mean, definitely very high end. It was all made to be all locked up. So we've got the front locked, then also this top bit locked. And you can only take the top off once you've unlocked the front. And in here you can see we've got all the ports. That's how it's best to do this. There we go. So we've got audio port there, audio jack at the bottom. We've got ADB, 2 ADB, got printer modem, all the usual ports, SCSI. And then I think that's the SCSI Bolt card there. And then that must be the monitor there. And oh, you can see we've had some things happen there. That card's really out of whack, or that, at least that plate cover, there it is. So yeah, so that's it for the quick unboxing anyway. And when I'm ready, I'll open it up and have a little look inside, and then maybe I'll share a bit about that on Instagram or Twitter, or maybe I'll do another video or live stream. See you later.